What's up, YouTube? So, on my way to work this morning in the UK, I found out that, Zendaya, I think that's how you pronounce her name, will actually be playing the famous Mary Jane Watson in Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, throughout the day, I checked on my lunch break that the world of Twitter and comic books Twitter was ablaze with talk over Zendaya playing the role of Mary Jane Watson. And you know what? There was a lot of disgusting, horrible, vile tweets about this casting decision, which I thought was in poor taste. And I am a big advocate of, anyone playing any role, to be honest. And I think that that is stupid, that she's chastised for this. However, this may not be the case, because we have just had a leaked casting sheet for Spider-Man Homecoming, and you know what? It's incredibly interesting because we found out that there are a couple of villains in the movie which we didn't know were in the movie. So this casting list actually leaked on the internet just recently, and you know what? It seems very, very interesting because at first glance we can see a very, very popular and very recently used Spider-Man villain in this, which is played by Bokeem Woodbine, and that is the Shocker. Also, you can see that, Zed or Zendaya is playing Michelle, which is interesting because, Michelle, no, that's not Mary Jane then, is it, to be honest, which is very odd because everyone was saying how that she was going to be Mary Jane, which I don't think that they should put Mary Jane in this film. It would be a great thing if, she was transferred to the school, maybe in the second episode, or second film, rather. But it's very weird that we've got the Shocker in there as well as a future Hobgoblin. So the Shocker, who is actually known as Herman Schultz, is quite a very, very well-known and original Spider-Man villain. So he was actually a career criminal, just like a lot of Spider-Man's villains, and he had the ability to shock and open safes, which is, that's pretty good for a criminal, because, you want to get into safes pretty darn easily. And he actually defeated Spider-Man in their first kind of altercation, and went on to pretty much cause him chaos and a lot of strife throughout, and was actually a member of the Masters of Evil with Radioactive Man, Tiger Shark, Moonstone, and the Beetle. And so it's a pretty interesting decision to add him in so early because we already have the Tinkerer and we have the Vulture as well. So hopefully it's not going to do a Spider-Man 3 and suffer from having too many villains. We also have Ned Leeds, who was someone who was actually tricked into being Hobgoblin, who himself, Hobgoblin, was inspired by Green Goblin to become a criminal like so and become, the Hobgoblin, who has been many, many different people take up the mantle. But Ned Leeds was actually, interestingly, one of them. But I don't think we'll see the Hobgoblin in this film. It would just make too much of a mess, I think, of the storyline. As expected as well, Martin Starr, along with the older cast members in the show, such as Hannibal Buress, are playing the cast of the faculty at the school that the kids are going to, which is going to be very, very cool, I think. I'm a huge fan of Martin Starr on Silicon Valley and in Freaks and Geeks, of course, as well. So if you don't know who he is, go check him out in Silicon Valley. And I, for one, am really excited for Spider-Man Homecoming. It looks very fresh, very interesting, and they're doing the thing right, where they are taking it back to their, really, really young in school and going through the whole high school thing as opposed to going to college right after just being in high school. So the question is, who is Zendaya playing? Well, I think it would make a lot of sense to have Mary Jane in the film, to be honest, just for sheer value of everyone knows who she is, the casual fans and the fans who like Spider-Man but have only possibly watched the films and that's it. know who she is. It's a very well-known character, just like it'd be weird having a Superman film without Lois Lane. However, it would be interesting to see if this is a slow reveal and she's in the later films. However, I think that them not having Mary Jane in the film is very strange, and I think this whole Michelle thing is a perhaps smoke and mirrors act. However, we'll find out once the film comes out. So if you did enjoy this video, please do let me have a like. Please do subscribe so you never miss any content from myself, and comment below what you think. I want to know your opinions. Do you think that Mary Jane will be in the film? So I'll see you soon, and goodbye.